Hi there. If you're a president, founder, or consultant with a business doing at least $500,000 in revenue, this is for you because your business is now at a point where you can use what you know about your clients to win more new deals without spending a penny more on marketing. You'll see how in today's case study. It's about how one of my clients is in line to collect up to $400,000 a year on just one of the three deals he's negotiating using something I call real marketing in a digital world. If an extra $400,000 a year would make a difference in your business, keep watching until the end. I'll show you how to do the same thing. But first, what is real marketing in a digital world? It's a framework I've spent the last 30 years developing, and it has three steps. Step one, find out what buyers want so you're no longer guessing. Step two, sell it to them in their own words so your marketing sounds like a referral, not a sales pitch. And step three, do it online and offline so that your emails and your social media and all that other good stuff doesn't get ignored or go directly to spam. Now, let me explain using a recent client success story. Step one, find out what buyers want. My client Michael is now in November 2024 negotiating to purchase three CPA firms, and he told me that just one of those firms can bring in up to $400,000 a year for him every year. After these three firms, he can buy another and another and another because he's got a list of 290 prospective sellers that he can mail a sales letter to, which I wrote. Why is that sales letter working so well for Michael? It's because prospective buyers told me what they want, so I'm not guessing. How did I find out? It was actually pretty easy. First, I interviewed his business partner, who is a CPA. She's a member of his target market, and she listed a whole bunch of worries and fears and problems these people have. I listened and basically transcribed what she said. Second, I searched Reddit discussion groups looking for fears, worries, frustrations, and goals that CPAs have. It was a gold mine of ideas I never would have figured out on my own. With those two sources of real, raw intelligence, I knew exactly what buyers wanted. So it's on to step two, sell it to them in their own words. Now the fun part. I used the words I uncovered in step one to do the selling for me because you are not your buyers. Your thoughts are not their thoughts. Your words are not their words. That means buyers speak the language of other buyers better than you do, which makes them better at selling your business than you are. But let me show you. Here is a big chunk of page one of the letter that I wrote for Michael. You see all that the text in the red boxes there. Everything in there either came from my interview with a CPA or from my research on Reddit. Not one word about the features or benefits of selling their practice to my client. I'm simply meeting prospects where they are, validating the thoughts in their head, using the words and ideas of actual CPAs. That one section makes up about 40% of the whole two-page sales letter. Now, here's the thing. When prospects read a message that sounds like the thoughts in their head instead of a sales pitch from a company, they pay attention. Resistance goes down and response goes up. And I must confess, when you find enough real words from real people, something I call voice of the buyer, very little copywriting is needed. It's more like copy assembly. It's like building with Legos, but it pays a lot better. Anyway, now it's time to deliver our message in step three, online and offline. So why market offline with direct mail, FedEx, even in-person events? The main reason is to bypass digital distraction. In a battle for attention online, you're up against email, YouTube, celebrities, culture wars, politics, etc. That is a bloody red ocean of competition. Meanwhile, when you touch prospects offline with real tangible messages, you're in a new space with fewer competitors, a big blue ocean of opportunity. For Michael, it was easy. He found a publicly available list of CPAs and we mailed our two-page letter to them. It was all offline, which is different from how most businesses operate because they're wedded to digital marketing only. So what happened after we mailed the letter? Here's what Michael said. These are his words exactly. Kevin, you should have seen this guy's face. He sat down. He said, wow, who wrote this letter? It hit on every point that I'm thinking about. The man's wife actually opened the letter, handed it to him, and said, you have to read this. What's great is we know we have this letter in our back pocket, and we can always mail it out and expect 2, 3, 4, even more responses. That's what Michael told me. So the bottom line is this. We hit a bullseye by sending a message to prospects that talked about their problems and their goals in words they were thinking. And by delivering the message offline by direct mail, we bypassed spam filters and got the letter read with interest. In other words, we knew what the buyer wanted. We sold it to him in his own words, online and offline. Note, in Michael's case, there was no online component actually. He's been so busy negotiating the 3 deals that he didn't need email. He didn't do Facebook ads, content marketing, or anything like that, although he could have. He now has a capacity problem, not a marketing problem, which isn't the worst problem to have. In fact, he's got an evergreen sales letter he can use to bring in up to $400,000 a year or more anytime he wants to mail it and acquire a new CPA firm, which is one of the best things to have. And one last thing. My Black Friday deal is now open. If you're watching this, the doors are now open to my most powerful training, the Real Marketing in a Digital World workshop, at a savings of 80%. It's your only chance to get live personal instruction from me for anything less than $1,500. It includes live training in my Real Marketing in a Digital World framework. You'll discover exactly how to find out what buyers want so you're no longer guessing, sell it to them in their own words so your marketing sounds like a referral, not a pitch, online and offline, so your emails don't get ignored or go to spam. You'll love it and you'll profit, or you pay nothing, because it comes with a risk-free, unconditional money-back guarantee for a full year. So you can't make a mistake on this, but don't delay. The doors slam shut Thursday, December 5th, or when 10 people enroll, whichever comes first. And there's a rapid ROI bonus for the first 3 people to enroll at an extra $2,500 value. The doors are open now at my website, www.clientcloningsystems.com/workshop. You'll also find a link below this video. I hope to see you there.